Fire signs, what's up? And welcome back into your elemental reading. I hope all my Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries are doing amazing whenever this reading finds you. I am recording this and I will be uploading this on 6 6. Today is June 6, 2026. So we are at the 6 6 portal, right? So I was like, let's do love readings for all the elements. So we are going to get into a love reading today for your elementals. And I know I said I was thinking about, at least incorporating at least one reading, one love reading a month as I'm doing the elemental readings. So here we are in June. I just learned about June theory. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that, or it might just be some made up Twitter things that people are talking about. But they were talking about, June being a time where whirlwind romances can come in, right? New love is sparked, or even old reconnections, reconciliations can happen. Like love can just happen in a really big way. And I was already feeling that my next round of elemental readings would be love readings, just because we are in the sixth month of the year. And yeah, six is ruled by Venus. And you know that I am your favorite Venusian reader, right? So yeah, the number six is ruled by Venus, right? Six is a very fertile number. Six is a balanced number as I'm looking at these scales on this Libra card, which is ruled by Venus, right? So Venus is here and is present today. And so yesterday I did a red string of fate reading on Venus Day. Friday. So we got just so much Venus energy. Venus is actually about to go conjunct with Jupiter in the next couple of days, and they've been dancing together in the sky for at least the last couple of weeks that I have noticed. So make sure you look up and and see Venus and Jupiter. They're shining very brightly, and Venus is shining more brightly than Jupiter. And that's how you'll kind of be able to tell if you're someone who can differentiate between the stars and planets, because stars actually twinkle. So that's a little side note there. But yeah, so there's a lot of Venusian activity in the air. So I think the probability of connecting with a romantic love partner is very potent and very here at this time, if that is something that you care about. But yeah, so we're going to be doing a love reading for the fire signs. But keep in mind, this love can express itself in many ways. So this could be self-love, right? Because the cornerstone to all love that you experience has to begin with self. So maybe this is going to be a month where you're taking very good care of yourself, right? And the things that you can attract into your life when you're really just giving so much love and care to yourself, nurturing yourself is amazing, right? And I think the number six, I think of a nurturing energy too. I think of a mothering energy as well. So we have the numerology, and we literally have this Venus conjunction. I've just been seeing a lot of things that, from June 6th through the 9th, it's going to be a very romantic time, romantically. Or, yeah, there can be some divine unions, some serendipitous things occurring this month in the love department. So let's get right into it. But this still is a timeless reading, even though I may have went into that whole cosmic spill, because those who do watch it around this time period, it's good for them to be up on it. But yeah, and this could just be a reminder to take a look at your cosmic calendar, see what transits are happening for you right now. But yeah, so we're going to get the overall energy with the Moonology, go in with the tarot for the main messages. We will clarify if needed. And then I also have my tea leaves, and we can get the fortunes for this next week ahead. So yeah, I don't even know if I said that. This elemental reading is for the next 7 days ahead in love. So what is your energy right now concerning love? What is that attracting into your life? Any advice, messages, guidance, things we need to be aware of is what we're going to be pulling on in this reading for about the next week or so. Okay, whenever you find this, it is for your next week ahead. Okay, but this is still a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, right? And always assume that the best is working out for you, and know that You are the one who has full control over your reality and your future based on the choices, the decisions, the thoughts that you do. Take, make. Okay? Thank you. I was going to say thank you, Spirit. So obviously I'm channeling already, but may this message be in your highest and best good. May it be affirming to you and confirming to you on your path in your relationship with love. And may I be a clear channel for these divine messages to come through at this time. And I also wanted to mention, just because for anyone who cares about symbolism, as I was stepping outside, getting a little sunlight before I was doing this reading, I noticed a wasp like walking. He was like at my door, and like he was just walking, and then he just turned and walked away when he seen I was coming to the door. And then it kind of like disappeared. And then I look to my right and I see another wasp that's like walking and begins climbing up one of my structures that I have in my garden on my patio. And it was just very strange because they weren't flying, like they kept walking. And so I've never seen wasps behave like that before. So maybe there might be some symbolism for you there. I don't know. Like I was trying to look it up and see like, what it is. But there wasn't anything specific. I was thinking like, are these newly hatched wasps or something? Like I wasn't sure if they were mud daubers or what. But yeah, I read into signs like that. And I was also up early this rising. I usually don't be up so early where I'm already like outside, but I was like outside about 7 a.m. and I was seeing so many like birds. Like I saw a cardinal, I saw a great blue heron. It was huge flying overhead, right? And birds are off top divine messengers. So pay attention to the symbolism around you. These can be confirmations for you at this time, okay? That wanted to come through for whatever reason. But yeah, so let's see, what is this overall energy and love for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries? What is the overall energy? Ooh, baby, expect powerful change, prosperity lies ahead. Oh, it's time to take action. And you know what I just thought about after, as I was, calling y'all's name for the fire signs and thinking about the wasps, because I feel like wasps, they would be ruled by like Mars, right? Because they're very like aggressive, a very like protective like energy, right? Like more fiery. I feel like, yeah, it would be more of the fire element, even though it flies, and so it could be associated with the air, but I just get so much fire there. But maybe it's like, but obviously they weren't flying, so they were kind of like out of their usual element, right? So maybe this is going to be some of y'all like being put in a new environment, a new element, something different. You're going to be moving differently. Maybe the action that you're going to be taking is a bit different. But these are two beautiful cards to come out. Expect powerful change. Prosperity lies ahead and love for this next week. So something's about to be switching, changing, flipping in a big way this next week ahead. And this new moon in Taurus, which is also, Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? So hey, Mama Venus, thank you for joining us in this reading. But yeah, so with this prosperity lies ahead, this Taurus card, it also speaks about new relationships, but it also speaks about your belief. I've been mentioning that, I've been really into the universal laws lately, and specifically working with the law of assumption, right? And they all kind of like tie into the same thing, right? Why the universal laws are as they are and work as they work. But it's all about your thoughts. What are your beliefs and where are you limiting yourself? So you may have just released something. Like I feel like there was space that was made, whether this was like purposefully on you, like intentionally on your part, or whether this was like divinely guided to where things have just been kind of cleared. It was just making space for this prosperity. So expect things to change, especially if you feel like you haven't been so prosperous in love. Maybe it's been a time. So you could be newly connecting with someone, or this could be someone, or you could be single. And this is about to like, things can shift. Like I said, like the the cosmos are kind of like green light and something here as I'm looking at this green. So it's going to be time to take some sort of action. So make sure that you are in resonance to hear and to know what the next action is, and make sure it's being taken from a space of positive beliefs, right? We were just transiting that full moon in Sagittarius, which was a blue moon. The blue moon card in this deck says believe in the impossible. So as I was working with the full moon energy of the Sag, so make sure y'all go watch that full moon in Sagittarius reading I did for the collective as well. With that energy, believe in the impossible, there's that belief again. Like, so I was clearing out a lot. I was just very much aware. Like I was, and that's why I mentioned these cosmic energies, because these are energies that are here to help you evolve, transform, and align into your highest and best self, right? That's the way that we can work with these energies. That's why I work with the moon cycles. That's why I do these collective readings at these certain cycles and points, right? So that full moon in Sagittarius was to help you clear out the things that have been stopping you from expanding, that has been stopping you from transforming, from changing, from you really reaching all of your goals and, really experiencing love in a new way, pleasure in a new way, luxury in a new way with this Taurus energy, right? So it's time to take action in the right direction that you want to go to. So make sure your action is aligned with where you're trying to get to. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. What is up for my fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries this next week ahead in love? What is up? And there go Mama Venus again. Strong out here. Let's start with these four. So we have the Tower. Talk about expect powerful change, babe. There's something changing. Hold on. Sorry, I have to write down this title while it's in my head. But ooh wee. Oh my gosh, you don't see this coming, or you wouldn't have if you didn't see this reading. But this is so funny. Like, wow. Do y'all see this story? The Tower, the Knight of Cups, the Moon, the Empress. And look how major this is. Major. Big change. Okay, it's incoming. You got a message coming for you with this Knight of Cups energy. So the Tower, expect powerful change. You're about to be swept off your feet. The Tower to the Knight of Cups. Because there is a love offer that is coming in. You have a suitor that is pursuing you, the Knight in pursuit, right? He knows exactly where he is going, and you don't see this coming. You don't see this coming. You may have been in this energy where you thought it might never come. But this Knight of Cups is about to hit this moon. So especially, yeah. By Cancer season, you're going to be sitting pretty with this Empress energy. Like, it's really about to just put you into your seat of power. I love to see it. I love to see it. And you have no idea. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. I wish I was a fire sign. Yeah. You have no idea. And look, y'all got... wow. Y'all got 3 majors out. Like, so it's just major. Major. This love offer that's coming in, this suitor, this proposal, this, like, someone is coming forward and it's about to change. You're about to have a status change. You are about to have a status change, because look at you. You was looking on the dark side, okay? You had your eyes closed. You were just like, well, I guess I'll just get used to, like, being on my own. I guess I'll just, like, spend my nights alone as I always have, just me and my dogs. Just me and my dogs. But Yeah, but now you're gonna be like, cause I'm saying swept off your feet. There's literally gonna be a change, or you're gonna be sitting pretty. You're gonna be turned to the sun. You're gonna know that all these things are possible for you, right? Because that Sag moon already cleared it for you. So yeah, so take this little like, take this is gonna be you. Like get in this pinnacle. Like oh wow, oh wow, and it may be something you have to consider. But with the magician here, it's like you know what, go for it. I love to see it. We're gonna stop right there with the tarot. I think this was pretty clear, and I don't want this to go too long, but yeah, expect powerful change here, and that's so confirmed. So it's like we literally have two cards in the tarot that corresponds with the moonology. Expect powerful change is very much the tower energy, and prosperity lies ahead is very much the empress energy, and the empress energy is sitting here in the future too. So yeah, shoot. Shout out to y'all fire signs. I love to see it. We're gonna see what else like Venus has popping. So like you have a blessing of Venus for you. Okay. So let's see what your fortune is in love for this next week ahead. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. And it's that six, yeah. And I'm gonna get 6 tea leaves for all the for all of them. So let's see. Flute. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe you are having a love change too. Or you may have already been experiencing this disappointment, or maybe this has just been disappointment in love, and this is literally what's about to change. Okay. It's about to be a new tune. Wow. I was going to say it's about to be a new tune, and look at that ear. Good news. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you're about to hear something good. Give me something good. Obstacles to overcome. And they will be overcome because you're about to be in this higher energy. You're about to be in this more abundant, fertile energy where solutions can come easier, right? Door opportunities are waiting for you. Yep. Something is here. It is coming in. You have a new opportunity in love that is coming. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah. Some of y'all have definitely been thinking that love has been against you. You've been thinking this was not going to happen. I was seeing that with that moon card. But you're about to get something that switches that whole thing. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Baby. Some of y'all, baby, take it if it resonates, okay? Because for some of y'all, this tower moment that's gonna hit is you're pregnant, babe. Especially with this Empress energy, that's very much Venus energy, okay? Or it could just be a relationship that's being birthed, but you might want to be careful, okay? Okay, that is what I'm seeing, fire signs. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check back for your other elemental readings. You can check your other placements. Go and watch that full moon at Sagittarius reading. I do new moon and full moons for the collective with specifically channel spreads for where we are astrologically. So make sure that y'all check that out. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Because you know your girl is just starting. She's trying to continue to build, and I'm a fire ass reader, and people need more higher level readings, right? So peace and blessings to you. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.